this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue the book, the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read it. And the man obeyed the swift runner's orders. They first put out the fires with glistening wine, far as the flames had spread and the ashes bedded deep. In tears they gathered their gentle comrades' white bones, all in a golden urn, sealed with a double fold of fat, and stored the urn in his shelter, covered well with a light linen shroud, then laid his barrel out. Around the parry they planted a ring of stone revetment, piled the loose earth high in a mound above the ring, and once they'd heaped, the barrel turned to leave, but Achilles held the armies on the spot. He had them sit in great and growing circle now for funeral games, and brought from his ships the trophies for the contest, cauldrons and tripods, stallion, mules, and cattle with massive heads, women sashed and lovely and gleaming grey iron. First, for the fastest charioteers, he set out the glittering prizes. A woman to lead away, flawless, skilled in crafts, and 2-eared tippled, 22 measures deep, all that for the first prize. Then for the runner-up, he brought forth a mare unbroken 6 years old, with a mole full in her womb. For the third, he produced a fine 4-measure cauldron, never scorched by flames, its sheen as bright as new. For the fourth, he set out 2 gold bars. For the fifth, untouched by fire as well, a good 2-handled jar, and he rose up tall that challenged all the Argives. Atrides, our kings at arms, let the games begin. The trophies lie afield. They await the charioteers. If we held our games now in another hero's honor, surely I'd walk off to my tent with the first prize. You know how my team outstrips all other speed. Immortal horses they are. Poseidon gave them himself to my father Peleus. Peleus passed them on to me, but I and our fast stallion will not race today. So strong his fame, the charioteer they've lost, so kind, always washing them down with fresh water, sleeking their long manes with smooth olive oil. No wonder they stand here mourning. Look, trailing those very manes along the ground. They both refuse to move, settled down with grief, but all the rest of you come, all are kings in camp, who trust to your teams and bolted chariots. Take your places now. Achilles' call rang out, and it brought the fastest drivers crowding forward. The first by far, Eumelus, lord of men, sprang up. Admetus prized the son who excelled in horsemanship, and followed him Tydides, powerful Diomedes, yoking the breed of Troy. He'd wrested from Aeneas just the other day when Apollo saved their master. Then Atreus' son, Menelaus, the red-haired captain, born of the gods, leading under the yoke his racers, Blaze, Agamemnon's mare, and his own stallion Brightonwood, Anchises' son. Ephipolis gave Agamemnon Blaze, a gift that bought him off from the king's armies, bind for windy Troy. They'd stay right where he was, a happy man, since Zeus had given him vast wealth, and he lived in style on Sicyone's broad dancing rings. He was the mare Atrides harnessed, champion for the race, and the fourth to yoke his 4-maned team was Antilochus, the splendid son of Nestor, an old high-hearted king, Lord Nulus' offspring. A team of Pylian purebreds drew his chariots. His father stood at his side, lending sound advice to the boy's own good sense. Young as you are, Antilochus, how the god has loved you, Zeus and Poseidon taught you horsemanship, every sort, so there's no great need for me to set you straight. Well, you know how to double around the post, but you got the slowest legs. A handicap, I'd say, yet even if other teams are faster. Look at their drivers. There's not a streak in their whips that you do not have at hand. So, plan your attack, my friend. Masters all your skills or watch the prize slip away. It's skill, not brawn, that makes the finest woodsman by skill too. The captain holds his ship on course, scudding the wine-dark sea, though rocked by gales. By skill alone, charioteers outraces charioteer. The average driver, leave all to team and car, recklessly makes his turn, veering left and right, his pair swerving over the course. He cannot control them, but the cunning driver, even handling slower horses, always watches the post, turns it dose, never loose, and the first chance to relax his reins and stretch his pair, but he holds them tight till then. Eyes on the leader now. The turn itself is clear, you cannot miss it. There's a dead tree stump standing 6 feet high. It's oak or pine, not rotted through by the rains, but it's propped by 2 white stones on either side. That's your halfway mark, where the home stretch starts, and there's plenty of good, smooth racing room around it. It is either the grave mound of a man dead long ago, or man who lived before us set it up as a goal. Now, in any event, swift Achilles makes it his turning post, and you must hug it close as you haul your team and chariot round, but you, in your tight, strong car, you lean to the left yourself, just a bit as you whip your right-hand horse hard, shutting him on. Slacken your grip and give him rein, but make your left horse hug that post so close, and the hub of your well-turned wheel will almost seem to scrape the rock. Just careful not to graze it. You will maim your team. You will smash your car to pieces. A joy to your rival, rank disgrace to yourself. So keep your head, my boy. Be on the lookout. Trail the field out, but pass them all at the post. No one can catch you then or overtake you with a surge. Not if the man behind you were driving huge iron. Adrestus, lightning stallion, seared by the gods, and the Laomedon's team, the greatest bred in Troy. Nestor sat down again. He'd shown his son the ropes, the last word in the master horseman's skill. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.